So let's talk about the reasons that crypto is down. And I'm going to give you a very clear, concise message of kind of what is going on in the overall state of the union as it relates to crypto and the crypto market, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all that kind of stuff. And what really, frankly, to expect in the next 2 or 3 plus weeks. Okay. So that's what we're going to cover. As always, if you haven't already done so, please consider hitting that subscribe button below. Would love to have you stick around and become part of the community. I release content video every day covering a wide range of crypto stuff with one goal: help you navigate crypto a little bit better and ultimately make more money in this crazy crypto game that we all love and we're in every single day. Okay, so right here, right now, as I'm recording this video, market's down 3.2%, Ethereum down 4%, Bitcoin down 2%. The key here is that Bitcoin has slipped below that 40,000 level and Ethereum has slipped below that $3,000 level. Okay, and so if you really want to know what this comes down to, it comes down to two words: risk aversion. That's really what it is. And that's what I thought this piece of content was really a good, clear delineation of, kind of giving you kind of a lay of the land, the landscape, what is going on in crypto. Here we go. All right. So Bitcoin has definitely dropped, and it comes basically down to investors trying to do, again, what's called risk aversion. Said a different way, avoid risk, okay? And there is a lot of perceived risk in the overall market right here, right now. We have the Federal Reserve meeting coming up in mid-May. We know that that's coming. Crypto does unequivocally react to what the Fed does or doesn't do related to raising the base interest rate. Okay, and I've talked about this in previous videos. If the Federal Reserve raises the base interest rate about 25 basis points, that's in line with kind of expectations. Should not be a negative indicator or rather negative impact on crypto. If they raise it 50 basis points, which there is some rumor and speculation that could happen, that's going to be a red candle, pretty significant downward scenario, a negative catalyst, okay, that's going to impact crypto in that capacity. Again, risk aversion. So what you see here right now playing out in crypto is meandering, if you will. People kind of like, what is the Fed going to do or not going to do as it relates to that Federal Reserve meeting that's out there. This pretty much happens in line with any upcoming Federal Reserve meeting, and we're going to have 4 or 5 of these more after this one, by the way, in the rest of this year. Okay. All right. And then also, I think this is it. There's a lack of a clear catalyst for buying that's driving the market lower. So you have this kind of macro scenario playing out: risk aversion, the Federal Reserve. Oh, by the way, Russia-Ukraine war, what are they going to do? Not going to do. Oh, yeah, by the way, inflation, recession, rising costs. There's a lot, there's a lot of stuff out there. And then there really is no clear positive or frankly negative catalyst. And really what I mean by that, like negative catalyst is to push us down. It's just more of this kind of slow bleed down 1 or 2%. We might have a day where we're up 1 or 1%, kind of down 1.5 or 2%, 3%, kind of up. It's just kind of this like really kind of slow bleed scenario. Okay. So we've seen weakness in crypto largely in line with the sell-off in equities and other risk assets. I thought that was a really good quote because we've got also this kind of playing out in the stock markets as well. Stock market, again, unequivocally reacts to the overall Federal Reserve decision as well. Now, look here, right here, technical charts suggest that despite Bitcoin's recent drop, it is not close, quote, not close to an oversold reading. Near-term of certain and a near-term support at 35,000 likely will not hold. Technical analysts in 22V in note Sunday, we continue to believe that it will get to the 30,000 level. Now, do I believe that it's going to go all the way to 30,000? Excuse me. I don't really know if I believe that. I'm watching 2 key levels. I'm watching the 37.5 level, and I'm watching the 35.427 level. Approximately in that 35,000 level. If we do dip Bitcoin below that 35,000 level, yes, it is a possibility for sure that we could slide down to that 30,000 level. Okay, and again, but this is that might happen if the Federal Reserve raises base interest rates 50 points. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay. So we've already talked about this whole Federal Reserve scenario. We've talked about that briefly. But here's the other thing that I would tell you. If you trading volumes have also tapered off, okay? An aggregated measure shows volumes are lower by roughly 60% versus levels seen last May. What does that mean? It also means that if trading volumes are significantly off, less than 50% basically versus this approximately this time last year, which again shows you a clear line of very little interest in crypto right now, overall kind of pervasive in the overall market. And it's just, you can feel it. If you're in it every day, you can see it. Volumes are flat. There's no clear direction, no bull, no bear. This is directly, again, attributed, in my opinion, Russia, Ukraine, Federal Reserve, and then a third thing we haven't really talked about: regulation. Okay, so that's kind of the landscape, if you will, of crypto right here, right now. Okay, so that's what I got for you. I'm sorry if it's not, I'm not overly positive in this scenario, but you needed to know what the heck is going on, and it's risk. That's it. All right, that's what I got for you. As always, I appreciate you. I'll see you. Have a good one. Bye.